Hello and welcome to an in-depth Alhaitham guide. Alhaitham is a 5-star Dendro DPS capable of doing an ungodly amount of damage, and in this video I would be guiding you on how to properly build him. Going over his talents, you would want to level up his E first as it is his main damage output, then his burst, and then maybe if you want you can level up your normal attacks as well. Both his E and burst are important in his rotations, but his burst is just for Dendro infusion. Both his E and burst scale off of both EM and attack, but EM is more beneficial of the two. Speaking about his artifacts, his best set is the Gilded Dream set with another character, preferably Dendro, running the Deepwood Memories set in the team comp. But if you don't have a good Gilded Dream set, you can also run Deepwood Memories on Alhaitham with another character, again preferably Dendro, running Deepwood Memories in the team. On screen you can see the damage comparison of Alhaitham without another character running Deepwood Memories, with another Dendro character running Deepwood Memories, and with a non-Dendro character running Deepwood Memories on the team.
Don't be scared. Here you are.
As for the stats of your artifacts, you would need an EM Sands, a Dendro damage or an EM Goblet, and a crit rate or a crit damage circlet. And for the substats, the preference goes from crit damage / crit rate to EM to energy recharge to attack percent to attack. Again, Gilded Dreams is technically the best set for Alhaitham, but Deepwood Memories is not that far off in damage comparisons. Speaking of weapon options, his best in class is of course his signature weapon, followed up by the Harangepaku Futsu and the Primordial Jade Cutter. The Freedom Swan is also a good shout if you lack Elemental Mastery on your build. Speaking of 4 stars, the best option is the craftable Iron Sting at R5, but if you want more energy recharge for your burst, you can go with the Favonius Sword or the craftable Sumeru weapon as well. If you lack crit values, you can go with the Black Sword from the Battle Pass, although the Black Cliff Longsword is not really beneficial for him, but if you lack crit damage, you can go for that. That is what I have done as well. A typical Alhaitham team consists of, well, Alhaitham himself, a Dendro applier to proc Deepwood Memories or Gilded Dreams, an Electro applier for reactions, and the 4th slot is flexible, where you can keep a Shielder, a Healer or Crowd Control. A Shielder is very much recommended as you would need to perform charged attacks which may leave you vulnerable to the enemy attacks. The team comp I find best for Alhaitham is Alhaitham, Yaimiko as an Electro applier and sub DPS built on 2-piece Shimenawas and 2-piece Gladiators, but if you want to use Yaimiko for this specific team, you can build her on 4-piece Shimenawas as well, as she won't be using her burst that often. Yao Yao as a healer built on 4-piece Deepwood and Zhongli. Yaimiko here can be replaced by Kuki Shinobu, Fischl or Lisa, while Yao Yao can be replaced with Dendro Traveler or Collie. Just keep in mind, I would recommend that you have at least one healer or shielder in the team. The 4th flexible slot can be taken up by Noel, Jean, Venti, Sucrose or Layla. As good as Bennett may be, he isn't recommended for this team as he will interfere with your reaction. Especially if you're using the Dendro Traveler, he could destroy the flower that the Traveler generates from its burst. For the rotation, if you have a shielder, you would get the shields first, then switch to your Electro character and use the E and Q. Then go to your character with the Deepwood Memories set, use their A, quickly switch back to Alhaitham and use his burst to gain 3 mirrors. Then do a few charged attacks and then use your E when a few of your mirrors fade out to get them back, and then repeat this for the next rotation. If your Alhaitham doesn't have his burst up, you can just use his E, aim up and then plunge down to gain that extra mirror from his passive ability. Before closing off this video, just some quick notes. Alhaitham's talent material, the Guide to Ingenuity, is available on Tuesdays and Fridays. The boss drops he needs is from the Shake-It V-Nut, and the regional specialities that he needs are the Sandgeese Pupa, which are available around the boss itself.